Understanding Airi. A simple guide for first-time user. Who or what is Airi? Airi is a feminine given name used in Estonian, Finnish and Japanese. In Finnish and Estonian, the name is derived from Airit, meaning messenger or herald. Variants of Airi are less common as it is a unique name. Potential nickname options can include Ari, Ri, Riri, Iris and Airi. The phonetic spelling of the short name Airi in Japanese is
Airi.
The Japanese name can be written as follows. Who is Airi in the popular gacha game Swordmaster story? Airi was a high school student who was summoned to fight the big bad through the use of the summoning ritual. Unfortunately, Hanbiol and another girl were caught up in the summoning when the three of them were in the same elevator. It was vaguely explained on what had happened when they encounter the big bad. But it was enough for Hanbiol to decide to do everything she could to cancel the summoning ritual. So no more high school girls could be kidnapped and forced to fight demons and monsters. Why was Airi crowned as the first Swordmaster? According to the ancient scriptures, a Swordmaster is someone that is strong enough to challenge even the gods. The kingdom of Elgrand made a lot of summons for other worlders, in the hope of summoning a Swordmaster to fight the coming big bad to no luck. Finally, after decades of failed summons, they summoned Airi, the first Swordmaster, to the kingdom of Elgrand. I must say she looks nothing like current in-game Airi. When Airi was first introduced, she gained lots of attention and became popular. Many demanded that she is to be playable in the game. But according to the lore, two Swordmasters cannot exist together at any given time. For Jun Kim to be summoned to another world to fight the big bad, Airi must die first or somehow return to her world. But the developers eventually gave in and released her but her older version. What is her role in Swordmaster story? Airi is a water attribute and the first sophisticate warrior. Her skill kit allows her to do huge damage to light attribute enemy, while giving good defensive damage reduction to the team, and also giving good buff to Kain. What are you saying? Other warriors have simpler skills? When the game first launched, there were only 16 5-star heroes, of which 3 of them are warriors. Those 3 are Kain, Ares and Vivian. Here are skills of Ares and Vivian back then before all the updates. Is one copy of her already good enough, or should I invest more to transcend her? Here, example of her skill at Transcendent 7 and 10 for comparison. Which weapons are the most suitable for Airi? Depends on the team she is in. Her best weapon would be either Dataran, Shot-Orin, Kenmurin, or the Muramasa. What about best armor for Airi? If your Airi is using DSK, then highly recommend to use armor with attack percent and boss damage percent. If she is using Muramasa, then add in defense percent refinements to power up its passive. What is the best team for Airi? If she is using Muramasa, then she will need to be in a team that provide lots of defense team buff to power up its passive. Here are a few examples of such team. Remember, only example. You are welcome to experiment and create your own. Let's see her costumes next. Unfortunately, even though she is popular, she only has 2 costumes, the summer swimsuit and the Easter bunny, of which her attribute becomes light when equipped. Last question. In your opinion, in which tier is Airi in the tier list? I am afraid, tier list is relative. It changes all the time with the release of new characters and the upgrade of old characters. What is A tier now might be B tier next week and vice versa. With that said, I think Airi with Muramasa is S tier, and strongly believe will stay in S tier for a very long time. Credits and special thanks. Thank you for watching. See you next video.